How do you change your life now? My name's Kris Krohn, and I'm here today, Harry Potter world, and I'm not just talking about taking a magic wand and boom, your life is transformed, changed, and different. The reality is there's a few people that live extraordinary lives because they understand a secret that most of us don't. And today we're gonna dive in so that you can better understand how to change your life now. Hundreds or thousands or dozens of rejections for their life work. It is the perfect way to develop confidence and belief in yourself. In 1990, J.K. Rowling was sitting waiting for a train, and that's when she had the idea. It was the beginnings of what would become Harry Potter, and since 1997, has produced over $25 billion in that franchise. We know and love the books. They've sat on the bestsellers list with USA Today for 1,738 weeks. How amazing is that? And yet, how did this woman go from nothing to who she is today? Literally America's, the world's first billionaire author. It's amazing. We love these hero stories. We love the stories of people who came from extreme struggle and then birthed themselves into some iconic mammoth of a brand, just like J.K. Rowling has done. And she's not the only one. In fact, speaking of theme parks, did you know that Walt Disney was rejected financially 302 times before he actually found a way to bring Mickey Mouse to life? Think of Thomas Edison. 10,000 light filaments before he finally found one that would last longer than 10 seconds, even longer than 10 hours, and they knew that they had cracked the code and that brought light to the entire world. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times. The man gets to retirement, has no money but Social Security except his mom's famous recipe, and takes it to 1,009 restaurants before Kentucky Fried Chicken is born and we all fat. Oprah was fired from journalism and she was told that she was not cut out for TV. You've got Steve Jobs that came back after being fired from his own company and reimagined Apple the way that it is today. You know, all of these individuals share two things in common. On the one hand, they all experienced tremendous failure. Even J.K. Rowling was denied on her manuscript 12 times by different publishers before someone finally picked her up. But what they also shared was an incredible belief in themselves. They had to have. There's only one way they would have stuck with it. I mean, are you kidding me? Hundreds or thousands or dozens of rejections for their life work that made them iconic and known for what they are? My question to you is, what are you going to be iconic for? Whether in your community or family or to the world, what gift do you have to really offer this planet that is held back because you're programmed for only a certain number of rejections? Your ability to own your own transformation means that you have to have a belief in yourself even when others don't, even when nobody else doesn't. You've got to be able to believe in yourself. And today I want to share with you my #1 hack for how I develop self-belief. Because even in my own life, I remember when I was down and out, deeply in debt, my life plans were squashed and no one believed in me, and yet somehow I got to where I am today and I'm living like a truly amazing, magical life. You have to know what you want. Which, by the way, most of us are actually way more familiar with what we don't want, from the times that we've been hurt, from our traumas, and from our rejections. And so what we're trying to do is we're living this safe life where we're avoiding being hurt by other people. And the reality is you're gonna have to take a risk on yourself to rise up and start believing in yourself. And here's how you do it. It's practice in the mind palace. And here's what that means. If you know what you want, then the next thing that you need to do is practice it. It needs to be rehearsed. Think of learning the piano or playing a sport or any skill. To become truly great at it, it's something that you rehearse. Every Olympian that I've ever interviewed had a mental practice of going into their mind palace and rehearsing the outcome that they wanted. And they would practice it over and over and over again. And that's one of the ways that they became so good at what they did. This is something that we should be doing. This is something I have been doing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it is the perfect way to develop confidence and belief in yourself. In fact, it's a process that should happen on a daily basis. Imagine if you woke up and took just 5 minutes every day to rehearse everything that you wanted but not just imagining it happening for the first time. Imagining it happening as if it is your life. So how you develop self-belief is by going in your mind, knowing what you want, and then literally living it in your mind as if it's already happened. If the thing that you desire that might be months out or years away or even decades, if you can see it happening right now here in your mind and then manufacture the emotions that accompany it, the positivity, the happiness, the joy, the peace, what you're going for, and you connect them together, you can convince your mind so powerfully that it's already happened that you can feel the emotion. Now, some of you are saying, bullcrap, that's not true. Well, let me ask you, have you ever awoken from a bad dream or a nightmare and you woke up terrified, wondering if what you had dreamed about was true? I know you have. That's how powerful the subconscious mind is. And to consciously program your brain by rehearsing what you want as if it happens is no different than what I did January 15th, 2009, when I stood up in front of hundreds of people and I held over my head a dollar bill, the first dollar bill that my father had made, and I declared something. I declared that I was going to be a billionaire. I wanted what Dale Carnegie did. I want to make $1 billion, and then I want to give $1 billion. And while I'm not a billionaire yet, I've been practicing in my mind palace that I'm a billionaire over and over and over again. And you know what? Today, abundantly, I certainly feel like one. Technically, I'm not one, but I am now doing what billionaires do. The philanthropy, the give back, the helping people, the living a bigger life. All of that has come as a byproduct of changing my belief system. So that brings my confidence up, my self-belief, my self-worth is restored to what it should be, which is that I'm precious and priceless, just like you. My friend, the secret to transformation, the secret for you to live the life that you want, it's a matter of rehearsing and practicing every day what you want as if it has already happened. And then pouring enough belief into it that you can manufacture the emotions so that when you open your eyes from that meditative practice, you literally feel as if you got what you wanted. And now whether you do or not may not even matter so much. Now you're finding a way to have it with you every single day. And my friends, there's no number of rejections that you won't be willing to face. No matter what comes up, no matter who shows up, no matter what gets in your way, you're gonna have the self-belief to rise above it because you choose to. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Listen, my friends, if it was good for you, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, every day I come out with videos like that, so ring the bell so that I can let you know how to live your most amazing, successful, and financially abundant life possible. For those of you that want more of my hacks on how to transform your life and own your personal transformation, I wrote a book called Limitless. And that book was a bestseller on Amazon, and I put that book together because people wanted to know how it was that I kept leveling up my life as rapidly as I do. All those secrets are explained in that book, and today it's a gift from me to you for free. All you gotta do is click the link below. My team will ship it to you in the mail and enjoy. Because you know what, you've got this one life to live. Live it as limitlessly as you possibly can. That was my favorite roller coaster I've ever.
You wanna go again?